Right, today we are going to start about the principle of marketing, and in which we discuss about the customer value driven marketing. What do we understand by customer value and driven marketing? Engaging customer and building a brand or community means you have to engage your customer with you and make a brand community. Means some of the people who comes in your community for the for that brand. Emirate Emeritus is not just offering a way to connect people from the point A to B, but is the catalyst to connect people, dreams, hopes, and aspiration. Means Emirates means connecting the people, dream, hopes, and aspiration, not just a distance between the A and B. What is marketing? Marketing, more than any other business function, deal with the customer. Means this is not a simple trading. It's more than the trading, more than the sales. Means how can you come close to your customer and deal your customer. The, the twofold goal of marketing is to attract new customer by promising superior value. Means how can you give a superior value, means more satisfaction to your customer through your brand, and to keep and grow current customer by delivering value and satisfaction. What is the value? I told you, I have mentioned before also, the value is the ratio between the cost and benefit and cost. Value is the ratio of benefit and cost. And when this ratio increases, it will give more and more satisfaction to the consumer or customer. For example, Nike leaves the competitor in the dust by delivering on its promise to inspire and help everyday athletes to just do it. Means Nike is giving a hope to their customer through their brand that they don't worry about it and they just do it. Take our shoes and do it. Means come first in your race, in your athletic race. Amazon dominated the online marketplace by creating a world class online buying experience that helps customer to find and discover anything they might want to buy online. So many people think of marketing as an only selling and advertising, but it is not like that. We are bombarded every day with TV commercials, catalogs, spills from the salespeople, and online pitches. However, selling and advertising are only the tip of the marketing iceberg. Today, marketing must be understood not in the old sense of the making a sales, telling and selling, but in the new sense of satisfying customer needs. If the marketer engage consumer effectively, understanding their needs, develop product that provides superior customer value and price distribution and promotion them well, these products will sell easily. And how can we do it? We can do it through the marketing process. And what is that marketing process? A simple five-step model of the marketing process for creating and capturing customer value. How can we give the satisfaction or the value to the customer? There are five steps. Number one, the first four steps companies work to understand consumer. So first of all, you have to understand your consumer. Who's your consumer? Male, female? What is his religion? What is his norms, values, rituals? What is his economical status and social status in the market or in the community? So we have to understand the whole profile of our customer. Number one thing we have to follow. The first step, the first four steps, companies work to understand customer or consumer. Create customer value. Now you have to create a means, provide more and more and more benefit with less and less and less price. Build a strong customer relationship. Means you have to keep in touch with the customer day and night. In the final steps, companies reap the reward of creating superior customer value. If you continue this relationship with the customer, it will give you a reward at the end of the day, and you will get more business. By creating value for customers, they in turn capture value from the consumer in the form of how we understand that we have provided the value to the customer by increasing our sale, increasing our profit, and long-term customer equity. Means the number of customers remains same. None of them are turn out. Create value and build customer relationship. Understand the marketplace and customer need and want. What is the need and what is the want of a customer? We must understand first. Design a customer value driven marketing strategy. Construct an integrated marketing program that delivers superior value. Engage customer, build profitable relationship, and create customer delight. Delight is more than satisfaction. Capture value from the customer in turns. Capture value from customers to create profit and customer equity. Equity means number of loyal customers in your control. Understanding the marketplace and customer needs. Not only the customer need understanding, but we have to understand the marketplace where the competitors are there and they also give you the tough time. As a first step, marketer need to understand the customer need and wants and the marketplace in which they operate. Means how big market is there, how many challenges are there. It's a growing market or decline market. Is it an attractive market or non-attractive market? We examine 5 core customer and marketplace concepts. What do you understand by need? Need is a deprivation, deprive. Like if you are hungry, you need a food. You don't go for the choices, but you just take whatever they provide you as a food because you are hungry. But if you have got little choice, that is known as a bond, means you need a food, but it should be 3-star hotel. But if you have got a lot of money in your pocket, then you demand according to your choice. So we have to differentiate between need, want, and demand. Then market offering, product, services, and experience. What you are offering to the consumer customer? Are you offering a product, tangible, or a services, or an experience like Safari Park? Value and satisfaction you are providing to the customer. Exchange and relationship. Exchanges and relationship. By giving the best product to the consumer and getting the revenue is the exchange and relationship. Then we have to observe the market. And what type of market is it? Customer need, want, and demand. The most basic concept underlying market is that of the customer need. Human needs are stated of felt deprivation. What is the need? Where he felt deprivation means he has not got that thing which he desired. If he is thirsty, he needs the water, not Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, or juice. Because first thing he wants to overcome his hungriness or thirstness. They include basic physiological need, for example, food. So need is a food, clothing, warmth, and safety. Social need for belonging and affection. This is a social need. He belongs to a tribe, he belongs to a family, he belongs to a group. An individual need for knowledge and self-expression. What is the need of individual? Knowledge and self-expression. So individual need is a need for knowledge and self-expression. Marketer did not create these needs. They are a basic part of the human makeup. So need is not created by marketing, but it is present over there in the customer and you have to find out. Pepe knew genuine needs food, but wants taro, rice, yams and cows. Want are the shaped by one's society and are described in terms of the object that will satisfy these needs. When guided by buying power, want become demand. Want are the form of the human need take as they are shared by culture and individual personality. An American need food but want a Big Mac, fries and a soft drink. This is an example. What can you offer to the customer and consumer? You can offer three things. One is product, another is service, and another is experience. Consumer needs and wants are fulfilled through the market offering. Whatever the need and want and demand of the consumer is filled by what you offer them. That is product, service, or experience. Some combination of the product or service information or experience offer to a market to satisfy a need or a want. Market offerings are not limited to physical products, but it can be a service and an experience. They also include services, activities, or benefits offered for the sales that are essentially intangible and do not result in the ownership of anything. If I am giving you this lecture, I am providing you services and you cannot become an owner of my lecture, but I will remain the owner of that. But if I will sell you a mobile, then you are the owner of the cell and your mobile. Example include banking, airline, this is all services, hotel, retailing, and home repair services. These are all services. More broadly, market offering also includes other entities such as a person, place, organization, information, and ideas. You can sell. You can offer persons, यानी लोग बिकते हैं. क्या मतलब हुआ लोग बिकने से? आप जैसे एडवर्टाइजमेंट में आफरीदी को लाते हैं, वसीम अकरम को लाते हैं. प्लेसेस, लोगों को प्लेसेस दिखाते हैं. स्वाद गिलगित. Organizations, different organizations are helping out to other organizations. They give their services. Then information we are selling and ideas we are selling. For example, San Diego runs a happiness is calling advertising campaign that invites visitors to come and enjoy the city, great weather and good time. Everything from its bay and the beaches to its downtown nightlife and urban scenes. And the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration created a stop and text stop the wreck campaign the market the idea of eliminating texting while driving. The campaign point out that a texting driver is 23 times more likely to get into a crash than a non-texting driver. Many sellers make the mistake of paying more attention to the specific product they offer than to the benefit and experience produced by the product. These sellers suffer from marketing myopia. Myopia means they cannot see the image or object. Many sellers make the mistake of paying more attention to the specific product. Means they are fully concentrated on their own product only. They offer them to benefit and experience produced by this product. They are not telling about the benefit which is provided by the product, but they are just talking about the product. They are so taken with their product that they focus only on existing want and loss sight of understanding customer needs. They forget that a product is only a tool to solve a customer problem. A manufacturer of a quarter-inch drill bits may think that the customer needs a drill bit, but what the customer really needs is a quarter-inch hole. These sellers will have trouble if a new product comes along that services the customer needs better to less expensively. The customer will have the same need but will want the new product. A smart marketer look beyond the attribute of the product and services they sell by orchestrating several services and products. They create brand experience for customers, consumers. For example, you do not just visit Walt Disney World Resort, you immerse yourself and your family in a world of wonder. Means Walt Disney is not a place where to just go and visit, but you yourself and your family will immerse in that environment. A world where dream comes true and things still work the way they should. And your local Buffalo Wild Wings restaurant does not just serve as a wing and a beer, it gives customers the ultimate wings beer sports for fan experience. Now we talk about the customer value. We have already discussed this topic, customer value and satisfaction. Customers usually face a broad array of the product and services that might satisfy a given need. However, do they choose among these many market offering? Customer forms expectation about the value and satisfaction that various market offerings will deliver and buy accordingly. Satisfaction customer buy again and tell others about their good experience. Dissatisfaction customer often switch to the competitor and disparage the product to others. Marketing must careful to set the right level of expectation. If they set expectation too low, they may satisfy those who buy but fail to attract enough buyer. If they set expectation too high, buyer will be disappointed. Customer value and customer satisfaction are key building blocks for developing and managing customer relationship. Exchanges and relationship. Marketing occurs when people decide to satisfy their needs and wants through exchange relationship. Exchange is the act of obtaining a desired object from somebody by offering something in return means they are paying the price. In the broad sense, the marketer tries to bring about a response to some market offering. The response may be more than simply buying or trading products and services. A political candidate, for instance, wants votes. A church wants membership and participation. An orchestra wants an audience. And a social action groups want ideal acceptance. The marketing consists of action taken to create, maintain, and grow desirable exchange relationship with target audience involve a product, services, idea, or other objects. Company want to build strong relationship by consistently delivering superior customer value. What is market? The concept of exchange and relationship lead to the concept of a market. A market is the set of actual and potential buyer of a product or services. These buyers share a particular need or want that can be satisfied through the exchange relationship. Marketing means managing market to bring about profitable customer relationship. However, creating these relationships takes work. Seller must search for an engaged buyer, identify their needs, design goods, market, offering, set prices for them, and perform them in store and deliver them. Activities such as customer research, product development, communication, distribution, pricing, and services are core marketing activities. So what activities we perform for the customer? That is consumer research, product development, communication, distribution, pricing, and services. Although we normally think of marketing as being carried out by sellers, although we normally think of marketing as being carried out by the seller, buyer also carry out marketing. Consumer market, when they search for the product, interact with the companies to obtain information and make their purchases. In fact, today digital technology from online sites and smartphone applications to the explosion of social media have empowered customer, consumer, and make marketing a truly two-way affairs. Thus, in addition to customer relationship management, today marketer must also deal effectively with customer managed relationship. Marketers are too longer asking only how can we influence our customer, but also how can our customer influence us, and even how can our customer influence others. Choosing a value proposition is a very important thing. The company must also decide how it will serve targeted customer, how it will differentiate and position itself in the marketplace. Means you have to show yourself that you are better than the competitor. Then, for that purpose, you have to differentiate your product, your company, and your brand from the others. A brand value proposition is the set of the benefit or the values it provides to the delivered to consumer to satisfy their needs. As I have mentioned before also, the brand value proposition means the benefits you are providing, the functional benefit, the emotional benefit, the psychological benefit, the self-expressive benefit. And against that, he is paying you the financial cost, time cost, psychological cost, emotional cost. If you satisfy all these, then this is a value proposition. JetBlue promised to put you above all by bringing humanity back to the travel. By contrast, Spirit Airline gave you bare fare pricing less. Money more go. Homewood, suited by the Hilton, want you to make yourself at home. Meanwhile, the Hyatt Regency brand declared that sometimes it's good not to be home. Its ad highlight the joy of traveling and the fun things that people do when they are traveling on business. Such value propositions differentiate one brand from the another. They answer the customer questions, why should I buy your product rather than a competitor? Company must design a strong value proposition that give them the greater advantage in their target market. Marketing management orientation. So we were talking about, now we discuss about marketing management orientation. Marketing management means to design strategies that will engage target customer and build profitable relationship with them. But what philosophy should guide these marketing strategies? What marketing management orientation, marketing management want to design strategies that will engage target customers and build profitable relationship with them. But what philosophy should guide these marketing strategies? What weight should be given to the interest of customers, the organization, and the society? Means how much you are giving importance to the customer, your own organization, and the society. Very often these interests conflict. There are 5 alternative concepts under which organizations design and carry out their marketing strategy. The production, product, selling, marketing, and social marketing concept. The production concept, the production concept that consumer will favor products that are available and highly affordable. Therefore, management should focus on improving production and distribution efficiently. Means product concept means this is a concept of a manufacturer that if they produce more and more products, they will sell more and more. This concept is one of the oldest orientation and guideline sellers. The production concept is still a useful philosophy in some situations. For example, both personal computer maker Lenovo and home appliances maker Hai dominate the highly competitive price-sensitive Chinese market through low labor costs, high production efficiency, and mass distribution. However, although useful in some situations, this production concept can lead to marketing myopia. Means if you concentrate only on the production, then it is a myopia. Means you are not able to see what is happening in nearby. We call it marketing myopia. Companies adopting this orientation run a major risk of focusing too narrowly on their own operation and losing sight of the real objective. Satisfying customer needs. However, although useful in some situations, the production concept can lead to a market myopia. Companies adopting their orientation run a major risk of focusing too narrowly on their own operation and losing sight of the real objectives, satisfying customer needs and building customer relationship. आप लोगों को आवाज आ रही है मेरी? हेलो हेलो हेलो
जी सर, आ रही है आवाज सर आप?
हेलो हेलो आवाज आ रही है मेरी आपको?
सर आ रही है।
हेलो
सर आ रही है आवाज।
आपकी आवाज बहुत हल्की आ रही है, जोर से बोलें।
यस सर आवाज आ रही है।
आपका माइक बंद है, मेरे ख्याल से आवाज ही नहीं आ रही है। अच्छा میں نے شفق کو لنک بھجوا دیا تھا، شفق نے نہیں کھولا تو قصور اس کا ہے بینگ اے سی آر. ٹھیک ہے، کلاس کا ان کو معلوم ہے، یہ ٹائم ہے، یہ شیڈیول ہے، یہ چل رہی ہے کلاس. اگر اب کلاس میں آپ لوگ نہیں آئیں گے تو میں ریکارڈنگ ڈال دوں گا، آپ لوگ اس کو پھر بی بی ایس سی او ایل کے جو یوٹیوب پہ چینل ہے وہاں پہ دیکھ لیا کیجیے. یہاں سے اگر آپ لوگوں نے کلاس نہیں اٹینڈ کی تو میں تو اپنا لیکچر شروع کر دوں گا اپنے ٹائم پہ. ٹھیک ہے، تو وہ دیکھ لیجیے گا. کلاس کا ٹائم اوور ہو گیا ہے، اب میں کلاس ختم کر رہا ہوں. ٹھیک ہے، تو انشاءاللہ تعالیٰ پھر نیکسٹ کلاس میں ملاقات ہوگی آپ لوگوں سے.